Welcome in. My name is Yao A. Owusu Jr., your resident vitality consultant. To my right, Andre Bibbins Jr., the alien. To my left, Nicholas Lopez Jr., the Terminator. We are the Vitality Handbook. Without further ado, season number 3, we're talking about nutrition. Fellas, you know what time it is. My audience, I know you have questions out for us. Let's go in. Let's have a conversation about nutrition. I want to hear what you guys have to talk to us about, especially being the climate that we're in right now, about nutrition. I'll start it off, of course. So nutrition to me is a game changer, right? So I'll just go on my experience, how nutrition has affected me. This is the starting point to me kind of changing my life. I never ate vegetables. I never drank enough water. I was drinking 2 gallons of milk a week. I was eating government cheddar cheese like a candy bar, block, cheese on pasta, cheese on everything. The only vegetable I ate was vegetables I couldn't see, maybe mushrooms. And nutrition changed my life. 2014, found out this place called Juice Plus, which is vegetables in a capsule. And from there on, I was like, oh, I found out what I was missing. So I would say for nutrition, you need to find out what's going to help you achieve whatever goal you have. Whether it's just, I don't want to have a stomach ache every morning. I want to poop more often, okay? Gut health, right? I want to have more energy. So find out what you want to do with nutrition and see how you can put that together. If you don't have a plan, find a professional. Tune into what we're doing here. This is probably our, 10th, 11th, 12th, 15th nutrition talk. Let's go and have a conversation, fellas.
The vibe I'm feeling is just for the audience, the special audience out there, who's for the trainers and the coaches who are still, again, the next generation of trainers and coaches and professionals who struggle to, not even struggle, just identify an opportunity to make the advice they give on nutrition a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Business route. I love that. You know I love that. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So it's like, that's really what the energy is as far as like creating opportunity versus giving all the advice you can in an exercise session. Because it's hard. But the thing is, I would say, how can you open up the opportunities to create more opportunity beyond just that 60-minute session? So, for anybody who's out there, honestly, I don't even know what the landscape is out there anymore because I'm not around the big box gyms anymore like I used to be, or the independent spots like I used to be, as far as just pure, everybody's coming in from different boxes. And so I don't know if that's still a thing. But I would say, number one, for the professionals, try to create opportunity outside of the 60 minutes of the quote-unquote training session, in particular nutrition. So I guess what advice would you guys give to create actual opportunity where the client actually wants to pay for that, or, I don't know, like, what are your ideas on that?
It's simple. It's very simple. I'm going to give you an example of what I did. All right. One, I was giving nutritional advice just because I started finding out more about myself and what I needed. So I was giving advice. I wasn't actually giving people programs until I was certified. So what I would say, one, certify yourself through education, through a board that's reputable. We use Precision Nutrition. Doesn't have to be, but that's our recommendation. That's what we love. So education first. Then experience. Take yourself through a nutritional program to see your body change and transform. Take your clients through that same program for their body, see their change. Now you have education and experience. That's 2 E's. And that third E, that's the most difficult to master, which is an expertise, to be seen as an expert. So people will actually listen to you. So your clients will actually pay for you to give them advice, which we do, which is called nutritional consultations. We won't put any numbers out there, but we get sizable money for our value of what we do because our clients see value because we have credibility. So I'll say stick those 3 E's: experience, Gain that experience by doing it to yourself. See your body transform. If you've never transformed your body, your clients are never going to pay for you to transfer their body through nutrition, not through training. Educate yourself first. Make sure you know what you're doing to change your body and know what you're doing to change your client's body. So if they're pregnant, do you have a prenatal or postnatal certification in nutrition? You should not be touching them. Okay? And then lastly, see yourself as an expert through education and experience, and then you monetize that. You do that through classes like we do. You do that through subscription models like we do. You do that through production like we do. Not to say you have to do what we do. We're just giving you an example of what works for us or what works for me and what our team is doing. So I would say that's the best advice, because that's the advice I gave myself, we gave ourselves, and we do for coaches.
That's actually a great topic. Besides that, right? Besides, having a model and advice and doing all this stuff, what about people who they're paying for your advice and they do not hold themselves accountable? They're not self-aware. Even if you're there, you're talking to them, you're with them, you're doing all this stuff, right? But they go outside and they listen to people that has no idea. They're not even in this field. They just friends, family, just giving them advice that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Trends, fads, whatever you want to call it, like that. And then they go away from, your expertise and your experience and your search and all that stuff. And they go and listen. They'd rather listen to this person to feed into the emotion, right? Versus the person that's telling them the actual truth that they don't want to hear. So I'm saying, given that, to the audience, to y'all to answer that question, you can go from there.
What do you do with that person? What do you do with that client?
It's not necessarily what do you do with that client. I just think that even if they are paying and you're giving them that nutritional advice and you're doing those things and they're not seeing the results because they're not following your protocol.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the...
Facts.
It's like I'm kind of just giving out a question or an answer in a question and all that stuff. Is just like very funny how, even like we said before, like paying for it, they can do whatever. You're there, you're talking to a hole in the wall, and they'll still lie about what they had. They'll sit up there doing everything. So what do you do with that client when let's get rid of all the prettiness and all the, what about when you call them out on it? Mm-hmm. And you really like, listen, this is what it is. And then they still lie to your face and then tell you.
I know
the nitty gritty.
Y'all's about to go in. So I want to do a quick little simple one before y'all's going to go in. I would say there's a difference. Obviously, I use Hove as an example, but it's like paying Hove for advice versus paying for Rock Nation to manage you. It's different. And so what that means is there's a difference between like creating that's what I love doing. That's what I went into. But y'all's going to go into the details of that management model. But it's a different whole, number one, it creates recurring revenue. So now they want to pay you for advice in a whole different kind of frequency. So instead of once a week now I need to pay for this at least once a month because I'm paying for him to manage me versus give advice.
I get it.
That's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's what, honestly, we found ourselves having to do that's what we had to do during COVID for the coaches that came on, is literally present management models. And that's where it seems like a lot of work, but it's like, okay, how else can we create opportunity? So I want to let you go into that management model detail.
That's exactly, that's why we're partners. It's all about management. Mm-hmm. So if that client, which I've had, and I ran my head into the wall with those clients, even after the first year I got certification, I'm like, why are they still not listening? That's kind of my fault, because I'm not holding more weight than the noise that they're listening to. So that means I'm not managing their chaos as well as I thought I was. I might give them advice here and there during our session, but they don't value it because I don't make them pay or tell them there's a whole separate energy that you need to put into outside of here. And that is management. So how I broke it down is what Nick was talking about. You have a financial advisor. They know more than you about finance, so you go to them. You have a spiritual advisor. They know about whatever spirituality. You have all these advisors for your life, but you don't
pay
have
for it.
that you do pay for. You have legal counsel that you don't know all the laws. You have to pay for these people, and sometimes every month, no matter what you're using, it's called a retainer. So look at this as wellness management or a wellness retainer. We are helping you manage that. So when you are not listening, you're running your head against the wall, you're listening to other advice, you have to buy into a management system. I think once you, as a coach, says this is a management system and this is how it needs to be worked, this is included in what we're doing, and you are going to participate in this, whether it's complimentary or whatever, that is easier for them to buy in. Now, with all that being said, if they still not listen and they still not, that person doesn't really want to transform their body through nutrition. So this is when I have that conversation. I said, listen, everything is set up for you to, whether you're good, bad, vacation, whatever, I have a solution for all that. You want no parts of it. So you just have to be honest with yourself. Your goal is not to transform your body with nutrition. You want to do it with exercise. No problem. You're in this category. If you still want to be in that system, we have few of those people.
Yeah, some people do come.
We have some of those people just come here just to sweat.
We'll go into that after.
Exercise, but if they really want to transform their full body, he knows it, and you coaches out there and people, you know it. You can't just eat fried chicken, ice cream, and Twinkies. You can't do it. Yeah. Now, if you look like him, you can have cheat days, cheat meals, sure.
No, we don't have cheat meals.
But listen, but if you can do it. You can do it. You have the choice to do perfect. It's a choice. You have a choice to do whatever you want to do. Now, if you choose this route of not listening to a coach that has taken his body, that's taken other clients' bodies through this, reaching their goals, even though individual is different, but still someone has done that, and you still don't want to listen, then there's really no hope for you.
So what we're saying basically to the people out there, to the up and coming generation, this is powerful. This is hard.
Yeah, man.
Let's change the culture by stop giving advice and start making them pay for your advice. Simple as that. You know what I mean? They'll pay for everybody else.
Can I drop the mic?
Kick it on.
Yeah. So they'll pay for everyone else.
Say it again.
They'll pay for everyone else.
Say it again.
Right? So we'll rewind the tape because I forgot.
Make them pay.
Make them pay, yeah. Make them pay. Make them pay for your advice. Just stop giving out advice, because what we notice and what we've done, right, over the years, right, every time we give someone advice, they come, hey, so how you do this, whatever it is, sleep, how much sleep, whatever they're asking you, give it to them for free, they dismiss it like it's trash.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
People value what they pay for.
People value what they pay for.
Period.
So that's basically it. So
yeah,
let's change the culture and, you know what I'm saying? Make them pay for it, or if you're having a difficult client, or if you just want to team up, partner up with PVS, you know what I mean? You know, or team up with someone and make it happen that way. You know what I mean? Make it happen that way if you don't want to deal with the stressors or
sure.
You know what I mean? So
for sure. Partnership. We're all about that. Helping coaches. Yeah. We'll talk about it in another episode, but we have avenues for that. Nick.
Yeah, I wanted to follow up on two things. The first thing is a real life example. Number one, that was a great point, because from the beginning you should establish those boundaries in saying, just being upfront with it. Say, hey, the work I have to do to manage your nutrition is completely separate. It's actually work. Here's a little sample of how it's work, because every Friday I have to check your food.
Right.
So if you'd like to start a nutrition program I'm running, pay me $400 for this month, or $300, or you decide. Experiment.
Wherever you at, yeah. Exactly, you say experiment.
Experiment, $100. I would have taken $100 back day one.
Experiment when you're starting out.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Just for your professional advice.
You just said it. Experiment.
Pay me $100 for me to manage your nutrition for 4 weeks, and this is what you have to do. So at least they put that buy-in where, okay, I'm gonna pay let's say anybody $100, and I'm gonna expect this person to. Now I'm hitting them up for the question.
100%. And they gonna ask you, you gotta be ready. If you do that, which we did. The first time I charged someone, I think it was $150 for a nutritional program. I don't remember how long ago that was. And I did it, boom, made that sale. Immediately after, hey, so dinner, what am I doing for that? Lunch next time I'm even here? I was like, oh, snap. Yeah. You gotta be ready. So make sure you have that education. You experienced it yourself. You put other people through that.
And make sure you know the state laws. For example, in New York
For
City.
sure.
Yeah.
For example, for New York City, disclaimer, we cannot provide medical nutritional therapy saying if you eat this banana, you will be healed of
For
all.
real.
That's United
your
States, period.
diseases.
Yeah, that's the United States, period.
Okay, so that
you can't make
just to
any
be clear,
claims.
because some people think, oh, you can't say, why are you talking about nutrition? You're not a dietitian and nutritionist. Okay, that's okay. We're here to educate. The law about licensure, as far as certified professionals who's not on a license, they cannot provide medical nutritional therapy. Okay? So, so I have something else to follow up, but I see he's ready.
And make sure, what y'all just said, the 3, I forgot the other 3.
3E method, yep.
But,
Experience, education, expertise.
right? But like he said before, and when I pose a question, you have to put in there somewhere. I think it's time to put in there somewhere. Please block out the noise. Just have it as
100%.
Because even though they're paying, you got the expertise, you got all that
Yeah.
stuff, and you giving all that experience, all the expertise, everything, all the service given to them, and then they can't block out the noise.
Actually, I would say give them the model and how to organize the noise, like Yao said, organize chaos.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if they hear about this celebrity did a 7-day fast of only drinking celery juice, okay, let's go through an example. Let's just play devil's advocate. Where would you fit that in? Okay, number 1, was that celebrity 50 pounds overweight okay, so it's a different starting point. Number 2, are you getting ready for a photo shoot with Photoshop involved, with other type of techniques involved? Do you want to get ready for a photo shoot? Okay, let's be very clear.
Where's your goal?
Okay.
Where's your goal?
What are the good things from that? Probably good things. Okay, now you get some extra hydration. Okay. What are the bad things? Okay, you're missing on all these other things for hormonal health, which is going to influence your libido, things like people like the real shit.
Yep.
And the more you're trying to look sexy for most likely some form of romantic. Okay, so let's just say men or women, right? If you do not get proper nutrition panel, let's say you just have celery for 14 days.
The 21-day cleanse for your wedding.
Okay.
That type of stuff
Cucumber
like that.
hot sauce.
Hold on. That's being sold by who? And certain people can't give out advice, but who is it being sold by with 21-day cleanse? And all of a sudden you're going to become.
Uncertified.
Now if we, and it's in those big magazines. I won't say no names,
Hold on.
but it's on the big magazines.
So this is what I noticed early on. Even though their credibility is not themselves, their credibility is their presentation.
100%.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they presented it,
and who they
follow
are.
this,
Yeah.
day 1, day 7, day 4. That's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, that's why we got to create a management model, because people buy into instructions. So, and the second thing is I wanted to follow up on was those moments where people come in, like we've learned from the general pop, having a space is dope because you get people from the neighborhood, you get people who are just in town to visit a little bit. So it's interesting to hear people's varying perception on nutrition, but sometimes people do come in with weight loss goals and they say they don't want to work on nutrition.
Educate that's the education piece.
So
that's the education piece. You got to
yeah,
educate.
Let's just say, quick little client management scenario.
Okay.
For everybody out there.
Okay.
Both coaches and individuals who are entering and want to organize the chaos. What the client comes in saying that they have a 4-week timeline.
Got it.
They have to get ready for something in 4 weeks. They're going away on something they want to look great for.
Okay.
They're like, oh my God, you charge this much?
Right.
You know what, I'm going to do it because I want to change. But I don't really want to work on nutrition.
Right. I'm
kind of sensitized about it. I'm triggered about it.
Right.
But I paid you, so I want to work on exercise. I don't want to go anywhere else. Here you go, Yao. Here's my credit card.
Perfect. 5 easy steps. 5 easy steps. This is our bespoke management process. We're going to go very quickly. 1, perfect. You don't want to do that? Excellent. We're going to have a small questionnaire for you. So let's see what your needs are. What you need to get to that goal in 4 weeks. Now, I'm going to go through that, and it's going to have a lot of nutritional stuff on there. And if you can't say that you have this or you currently doing this, that's not going to get you to your goal. I want them to now first understand that This is what you need to get there. Once we have that understanding, because there's no refuting it, because we back by science.
Hold on, but have they paid? Have you accepted their payment?
Oh, no payment yet.
Okay.
This is the education process. We call this the preparation process. We're preparing them to transform their minds, their behavior, so they can use nutrition to get to that certain outcome. So once you do this, now we're playing the game of getting your mind set on behavior change. Now when we get to the consultation phase, which is the second phase, now I actually get to talk to you. Now you can't lie to me. You either lied on the thing, say, I eat perfectly, I eat vegetables, and then I'm going to come and talk to you, and I'm going to see, well, how many vegetables? What vegetables you eating? When you're eating it? It's going to come out. So now I'm going to see, I'm going to qualify your authenticity of what you said on the questionnaire. Stage 3, we're going to assess you, right? So we're going to assess your body. What does you, now still, it's
body fat.
It's body fat. Body fat, weight, see where you are now. So in 4 weeks to see where you're going to be, right? That all goes down to your goals.
Inches, all that stuff,
All that. You can do pictures and videos. It all depends on what you're contracted with this person. Now, I present that to you. This is the program. After I assess, I consult, I see a questionnaire. Now I see the program. This is the program. This is the price. This is the program. This is the goal. This is the outcome. This is what, okay, I got it. Now it's time to coach. Now the coaching is going to be the hardest part if this person is really trying to change your body in 4 weeks, because they need to do every single thing I'm telling them to do every second.
They don't want to do nutrition.
If they don't want to do it, then that's when I show them the program. This is your body without nutrition. This is your body with nutrition. This is your body without nutrition after 4 weeks. This is your body with.
Okay, so you're I'm just playing the client, the stubborn client role.
Right.
Okay, so that means that you're actually not good, because I see that people can transform without nutrition.
No, you don't. You've never seen that. Have you done it before in your body?
Excuse me?
Have you transformed your body before?
I've seen everybody.
Have you transformed your body before?
I've seen people do it before.
Have you actually transformed your body? Do you have pictures that you've had a 6-pack before, 8-pack, 4-pack?
I just know, I've never exercised before, so I know exercise is all going to take.
Awesome. So this is going to continue on, and they're going to now realize how ridiculous they sound, and they're going to see that they've never done what they want you to do. And if they want to take it there, I'll show testimonials of I've done it. I'll show pictures of I've done it. This is what I've done to clients that look just like you. So I'm showing you a taste of what actually happened. You're showing me a taste of possibility. It's all about probability and possibility. It's probably not going to work if you do this without nutrition. Well, I'm showing you the probability that it will work because of science tells us that people like you and your body can get here when they do this.
Well, I don't want to look like you, so if I listen to what you...
Not like me, the best that you can be. You're 5'5", you're this height, you're this body type. This is some of the peak dimensions in your body you can change to. Science tells us that.
Well, I want to do it with just exercise.
Again, this is your body without nutrition in 4 weeks. This is your body with nutrition. So I'm always going to go back to the probability of what's going to happen. They're going to think possibility, but they can do it. I saw them do this. No, that's still a possibility. That's hope. We don't hope here. We go on science. We go on science. We go on science, not studies, actual science. I eat this turmeric. I eat this. This is how my body works. I take this supplement. I take this. This is how it increased. My chest goes up once I do this. You can lift weights all you want. And I'm sure you guys are struggling with this. You're in the gym and you're busting your butt, but you don't change nothing. Your body still stays the same. Why? One of those main reasons is what we're talking about today.
Yeah, it's just nutrition.
It's nutrition, man.
Yeah. I mean, if they're talking about 4-week transformation, the nutrition is the number one pillar. Like 4 weeks transformation, the nutrition, right? We go mindset, boom, 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 but nutrition is at the top.
Number one.
Nutrition is number one.
Number one.
4 weeks. We're talking about 4 weeks.
4 weeks, 2 weeks.
4 weeks. 2 weeks, for real.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I would even say in a 3-month span, if you want to change your body, really change your body, how you recover, your tendons, everything, it's nutrition. I don't care what you stretch. I love stretching. It don't matter. You gotta gain muscle to stretch. You got to make your fat cells smaller to be able to see your muscle. That's all nutrition. So I say, when someone says, I don't want to do that, no problem. If you show me that you made it to, and I always tell people, have you done it? In the questionnaire, the first thing is, have you tried something and it got the outcome? No, I've never done it. Have you ever transformed your body to look like what you say you want to look like? You want a 6-pack?
So what if they can't afford your...
They're affording our training. Now, you said it's someone that's paying for our training. Now, we ain't going to talk about no prices now, but come on now. if you afford us, you can afford to really transform your body and pay for nutrition.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely can afford it.
Yeah. Now we're talking about
they rather spend it
Yeah,
on the outside
yeah.
noise, with the outside noise.
yeah,
They
not
rather
with
be-
us. If we're like a $50 trainer or something like that, nothing against $50 trainers, we're saying then maybe. But you're paying the prices we paying.
Why are you knocking the hustle? Why are you knocking the hustle?
No, if you're a $50 trainer, perfect. I was a $20 trainer. I was charging $20.
No, you
But I
weren't.
had, yes, I was.
You can't be, man.
Yeah, I was. Matter of fact, I was training people for free because I wanted experience. I was at the park. If you want to be real, I was training 5 people for free. You know what I mean? Just to get my experience. That 3E method, that's going to be my story too.
And nothing is wrong with that to the up and comers.
For sure.
Nothing is
Get
wrong
your
with
reps
that
in.
with up and
You need
comers.
reps in, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts.
No, you need the reps.
You need reps in.
That's basically what PFW was for. Like I did that, even though when I came up to people and I said, listen, they admitted it. I seen you train on the floor. I seen you train yourself. I would love to train with you. I can't afford it. Don't worry about it. Let's set up that was me getting my reps in, but that was me getting my reps in and leaving that everlasting. So when they do get that good job or get that whatever it is, right? They get the money. They come back. Oh, remember me?
100%. That's
Simple as
happened
that.
to me several times. 100%.
You know what I mean? I could have changed someone's life, exercise program, or mindset just by doing that one free session. It didn't kill me. I just got my experience in.
So I would say
During that time, that time was free.
So I would say I'm gonna pose a question to you guys. This is for our audience here. We've been talking about coaches, general population. You can listen into this as well. How would someone start? What advice would you give them to start? We said get your reps in, even if it's free, right? What would be your advice? Now this is complimentary. If you subscribe to us, you do get complimentary advice. Now we said turning to a professional to charge your clients, but we see you as our family, our community. Like, share, subscribe, okay? Now, what advice would you be giving to them if they want to start to monetize, be COVID-free or shutdown-free, or whatever free you want to talk about, to start monetizing their nutrition?
Come talk to me.
Next episode.
Yeah. That's great advice.
Okay, the reason I say it,
No, for real.
I love business.
Yeah.
I literally love business. I went to school for I love
That's my
business.
answer too. So
Yeah,
Dre,
that's
you go
it, yeah.
after him.
Yeah. No, seriously.
That's my answer too. So
I would say to the upcoming coaches, that how to monetize. Just start. That's it. Just start. There's no, you did it for free to what? To learn, to experiment, to all those things. Obviously, you know, we're talking to the coaches that come out. We ain't talking to people that just do it and claim that you live in this lifestyle, whatever.
Yeah.
But just start. You know what I'm saying? Just start. That's basically it. If you live in a lifestyle, just start. Get your one client. Then that one client, once they start, you put your reps in, they start start their transformation, then, word of mouth, referrals and all that stuff like that. So I would say, honestly, to keep it simple is just start. Just start monetizing your simple as that.
But are they going to take you seriously because they didn't pay to hear that?
Yeah, they're not hold on, you said that they didn't
The person
pay?
you're talking to, are they going to take it seriously because they didn't pay?
Nah,
That's why I kept it simple.
No, I think so, because I've given advice to people and they took it seriously and they transformed their body. But this was like, this was years ago.
I'm talking about their business.
Huh?
Talking about their business.
Coach's business.
Because you gave that as far as just start, the advice for the coaches to start charging for
Yeah.
their nutrition business. I'm like, what you're saying as far as just start to them, are they going to take that seriously because they're not paying to hear that from you, the coaches? Are they going to take
I think
that advice seriously?
I think what I said is too powerful to not be taken seriously. It's too powerful to not be taken seriously. Just start.
I took your advice.
That's what I'm saying. It's too.
I took
The
it.
simplest thing is.
It's pretty simple. It's like,
You know what I mean?
either you're going to take his advice and take his advice,
Yeah.
or you're not going to make money.
That's what I'm saying. So just start.
Nutrition, it's basically that you have to actually do it.
Yeah.
Now, we are saying come to us because we actually have a business that educate coaches on how to go from a $80 trainer to a, I'm not going to say it,
Exactly.
but a lot more,
Yeah, yeah.
significantly a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why Nick is saying this and that's why he's saying this. That's it. That's our gem. Just do it. And if you can't just do it,
Exactly.
come see us.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Like always, the Vitality Handbook, Yao A. Wusu Jr., Andre Bibbins Jr., Nicholas Lopez Jr. Let's get into it.